Shalom, this is Gamal Yala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rokah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all Akim that pushing out this truth and sincerity. I'm going to do a quick lesson. It's going to be called, What the Hell Are We Going to Go Back To? Alright, because really talking about pertaining to us going back into the world. Alright, what the hell are we going to go back to? You know, everything here is through. You know, the entertainment is through, the music is terrible. Okay, you know, our jobs, you know, we're in slavery. Alright, so anything that we do leaving this truth, alright, is what is to naught. Alright, it's basically nothing. It's vain. You know, I believe King Solomon said, basically all is vanity. You know, I think he said, I've seen everything, and behold, it is all vanity and vexation of spirit. See, so we really don't have anything to go back to in this world. So we have to put all of our marbles in this truth. All right, this truth has to be our plan A. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI has to be our plan A. There is no plan B. All right, we have to do everything in our power to make this plan work. All right, because what would your plan be anyway? To go work at Walmart, you know, making $10 an hour. You know, outside of this truth, what plan B is there? What, I'm gonna start a rap career, or go back to the trap? All right. So this is Luke 9:62, and Yahawashi said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So, like I said, we can't look back from this thing. All right, this has to be the apple of our eye. All right, this has to be our one and only goal, is to receive salvation and get out of this captivity. Okay, and put the kingdom of heaven first. Okay, that has to be the only mission. Like I said, there is no alternative. You know. Now, I mean, if you do have a plan B and you go back into the world, then ultimately you're just not of the elect. I mean, just to keep it straight. You know, if you do go back into the world, then you're just not a member of the elect. But if you're a member of the elect, then you're going to make this work by any means. All right, and the Spirit is going to keep on refining you. All right, and dealing with you until you're delivered by Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right. Now I'm gonna grab Ephesians 2. Let's see, Ephesians 2:12. I'll start at 11. Wherefore remember that ye, being in time past Gentiles in the flesh. All right, which that word Gentile means basically foreigner. Okay, or stranger. All right, which is a mindset. All right, it says that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, meaning we were strange to the knowledge of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, to the knowledge of who we are. It says, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands. All right, so the uncircumcised are the ones that are uncircumcised in heart. Okay, they're strangers to the truth. Okay. Verse 12, that at that time ye were without the Most High. It's lucky that at that time you were without Hamashiach. Being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. All right, so we were aliens, meaning basically strangers. All right, we really didn't know the truth. It says you were being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. All right, so we didn't know who we were. We were alienated. Okay, we were cast away. All right, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope, and without the Most High in the world. And that's how we were in the world. Okay, we didn't have any hope. Okay, you know what was your hope in the world? Vanity. Everything that you hope for in the world, when you were in the world before you came into the truth, what was it? Making money. Which is what you come to realize this money isn't worth shit. But it says, and strangers from the covenants of promise. So we didn't even know that there's a promise of the kingdom of heaven. All right, we didn't know about the promise that the Most High made with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, we were strangers from that, having no hope. So your life was basically pointless. When you were in the world, looking back and reflecting on who you were in the world, you didn't have any hope. Okay, you weren't thinking about. You didn't even realize you were in slavery. Okay. You were just thinking about your next paycheck and what you're gonna spend it on. Okay, you weren't thinking about the kingdom of heaven or the scriptures. All right, and it says, and without the Most High in the world. So we didn't have the Spirit of the Most High with us. We were just in the world, just living, completely in darkness. And the Lord brought us out of that. All right. Let me see. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab John 15. It's like, bear with me one moment. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the point that I'm driving home, is that, there's nothing for us out here. We really have to make this work. And I'm talking about this truth. John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should bring forth fruit. All right, so we were chosen for this work, okay? And that your fruit should remain, and whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. All right, so we were chosen by YAHAWASHI to carry out this ministry. Verse 17, these things I command you, that ye love one another. Verse 18, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Now it says 19, if you were of the world would love his own. All right, so if we're in the world, then basically the world is gonna accept us. And we don't have this truth. We don't. There's nothing that will offend people about us, right? If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. So the Lord took us out of the world, okay? So that's why the first precept I brought out, Luke 9:62, no man being brought out of the world and out of darkness, and you willing to go back into that, like I said, there should be no alternative to this truth. All right, it's all in or all out, man. There's no half stepping. Okay, either you want to be saved or you don't. You know, we can't just play around with the Most High, man. Okay, this is not something that we should play with. And I'm do 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. You know, scriptures say, whatever that find that hand to do it with all that might. Verse 19, if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So that's why we're going to catch a lot of affliction, and we're going to catch a lot of hell in this world. All right, because the world is going to come against us. All right, for what we're saying. All right, they're going to call us rapists, racists, sexists, pedophiles. They're going to continue to label us and call us crazy. Those crazy men on the corner wearing dresses. All right, they're going to continue to call us that. Why? Because the world hates us, and ultimately they hate YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. All right, so verse 21, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. So they don't know the Heavenly Father. All right? And that's really the bottom line, is these people are going to be destroyed. Okay? All right? So, like I said, there shouldn't be any type of, we shouldn't have any thoughts of ever going back into the world. Really, if anything, this world being so finished should give us more motivation to stay in this thing. Okay? A lot of the things that we see, and we see how through Jake is, why would you want to go back to that? What in your right mind, what person in their right mind would want to go back into darkness after you've already seen the marvelous light? All right, I'm going to show you an example I'm going to show you why, this is just one example, but this is why we got to stay in this truth. Look how through Jake is.
You don't want to let his sister get hit with the pipe for sure.
Look how through Jake is right now.
You gotta leave with him. You gotta leave with him, bitch. You finna be made out.
Carolyn is not playing. I seen her jack off on a nigga the other night on the wall out here. He finna get another. He finna get the other pipe.
Or
he on.
And you want to go back to that, We don't have any choice but to make this truth work, all right?